You know what I was sitting here thinking about? Do you know how many videos there are on YouTube? I didn't know either, so I decided to go ahead and search it. There are currently 14 billion videos on YouTube and growing. So the reason why I titled this video this, if this message finds you, that means the time is now, is because it's not easy for a YouTube message to find you, for you to go through all of the algorithmic changes and funnel your way through to a particular page with a particular message that resonates with you so deeply is not an easy feat to come by. And what I meant by the time is now is that if you are not in the driver's seat of your life, if you are not the one who are pulling the strings, if you are not the one who is making the decisions, and I'm not talking about you're not partnering with people and making decisions, but I mean you're truly getting dragged through life. You're in a career you don't care about. You're in a relationship you're not even thinking about. You don't have good relationships with the people around you that you truly care about. You're not traveling like you want to. You don't have the income that you want to have. If those are the things that are happening in your life, you're the only one that can change it. You're the only one that has access to the magic potion. It's not really a magic potion, to the secret sauce of understanding you and understanding what would work best for you in your life. So that's why I was thinking about the time is now, because at what point will you decide, you know what, I need to make some changes with this in my life. I need to adjust this. I need to address that. So many of us sit around and we contemplate things that we want to address and that we want to fix. And in the meantime, our most precious commodity, which is time, is dwindling away. And believe me, I've said at the end of life for older people that I've known, and one of the biggest things that they sit with is regret for all the things that they didn't do. Regret for all the chances that they didn't take. Regret for all of the no's they should have given, all of the yeses they should have given. And there's nothing to get to your there's no reason to get to the end of your life and feel that level of regret when you have autonomy to be and do as you please in this life. Many of us are so trained to these systems that we grew up a part of, that we are connected to, and we feel like because we are in these systems, we have to be loyal to it. We owe something to these systems, but we really don't, right? It's like, just because you have a college degree in mathematics, it doesn't mean you can't go later and be an artist. It's like, this is the life you have. This is the one you are living. At what point do you decide, I want to do something else? I want to experience something else? It's not always about being selfish and putting me first. Like, all those things are very important and all those things are worthwhile, right? But at the end of the day, it's about what type of experience do you want to have? Is it always going to be something that's attached to what somebody else believes you should be doing, what somebody else believes you should be thinking, what somebody else believes is appropriate or what's inappropriate? One of my favorite things to do is watch people on social media platforms who do not have a filter of what other people are thinking about them. They do not have a filter about, this is what I should say, this is what I shouldn't say. And to be honest with you, those are the most followed, the most subscribed to, the most watched people, because everybody's interested in, what does it look like if you have that level of freedom and autonomy in your life and you are not letting other people control what you experience and how you experience life. Because if you get to the end of days, or you get to the end of moments, or you get to the end of the line, and all you can think about is all the wonderful things that you didn't get to experience because you were so busy worrying about what people were saying to you, worrying about what they were thinking about you, worrying about whether or not you were going to hurt this person or make somebody feel bad because you don't want to be their friend or whatever. That's not a life well lived, right? It's just not. And I say this all the time, and I share with my daughters. I'm like, if there is something that you want to do, be, or become, or experience in this life, do not look around for camaraderie from people who are not doing those things. Very seldom do you run into people who have not reached those levels and who will encourage you to go ahead and keep reaching higher heights. For the most part, if people have not experienced what it is you want to experience, they're going to always try to talk you away from it. They're going to always try to get you to change your mind, to do something else, to let you know, oh, you're not considering this, you're not considering that. You're not going to be here for this, you're not going to be here for that, when it's really not your business. And every single time you sit there and you make a decision that's not based on something that you want to do, something that you are truly resonating with, something that you're truly enjoying, a little piece of you dies on the inside because you're martyring yourself for an outcome that's never going to be worth it. And so many people will have you convinced that martyring yourself is going to be worth it at some point and to some degree. You may find some value in it, which I think is wonderful and great, but that doesn't mean that if you didn't go your own way and create your own path and do your own thing, you wouldn't have found 100 times more satisfaction and value in it. So this is not about making brash decisions and trying to change your life overnight and trying to like put people out and, making those snap judgments. It's about a long-term way of living. It's about a mindset that's going to carry you through your entire life. It's about a way of approaching life and connecting with other people and connecting to this existence that's not based on, this is what I was told, this is what people like me do, this is what people do where I'm from, this is what people do who look like me, this is what I'm going to go ahead and cling on to. That is not what life's about. That is what human beings have made life about. That is not what life is actually about. It's an expansive, it's a spiritual, it's a enjoyable, pleasurable experience if you are willing to allow the old things to fall away and the new things that are important to you to come into your life. And everybody thinks it's going to be okay, when I get rid of all these things and I don't talk to these people and I'm no longer doing this, then I should be able to see some results. One of the biggest things that turns people back is that they do not see the results that they want to see instantly. And I want to say to you today, did you get into where you are? Did you get into the life you have now? Did you get into the circumstance or the situation you have now instantly? So why do we think that we should have instant relief from what we were doing or what we were experiencing, all those patterns or generational curses that have been going on for a really long time? At the end of the day, when you live your life with the primary mindset of, I need to do what works with my spirit and my soul, you cannot lose in that way. That's one of the biggest reasons why I run this particular channel. It's like, I've been doing this for a long time. It has not been lucrative in that kind of way, but I feel so strongly about sharing with people about how much autonomy and agency you have in your own life and how you should always be looking to think, how can I use that for my greater good? How can I use that to expand and grow the most amount of people? How can I live a life to where I'm putting out the best energy, the most light, the most appreciation, the most value, and then showing other people how to tap into that value? How can I live a life like that? And that's one of the biggest things that's the most important to me. And so I will continue getting on this channel and uploading videos because I feel like it is very nice and fine and dandy to get yourself to certain places. But if you can tap into what other people need, if you can share something with them that's going to be valuable, if you can help change or create a spark in their life to where they can truly see what they're capable of, then you're winning no matter what. It's a beautiful life. Anyway. This message found you for a reason. The time is now. Have a wonderful evening.